Did you know Instagram is not just a social media platform? No, it is also a search engine. I know, it kind of blows your mind. There's a recent study done that said that Gen Zers are going to TikTok and Instagram before they're going to Google to search for the things that they're looking for. This is a big deal, and Google is taking it seriously, and so should we, because we use Instagram for our business. So in this video, I want to walk you through everything Instagram SEO so that you know how you can use Instagram to grow your business. My name is Michelle Gifford. I'm a brand and marketing strategist, and I'm so glad that you're here because I want to help you figure out Instagram, because Instagram is such a great tool for you to grow. I want to make sure that you are up to date and knowledgeable with everything that you need to know to get going. By the end of this video, you're going to know everything you need to know about SEO, but I want you to make sure that you stick around till the end, because there are Instagram does not always say everything that it's looking for SEO. And so I'm going to give you my theories. They're backed up by experience, but I'm going to give you my theories. Instagram has not come out and said these last things, but it's what I have observed and what's working on other platforms. I come from a little bit different of a background than maybe other Instagram experts, and that's because I have a marketing agency where we do blogging, email marketing, Pinterest, and YouTube and all of the other platforms. And so because of that, I've been dealing with SEO for a really long time. And so I can see the trends and the patterns, and now we can apply it to Instagram. So let's start. What is SEO? Well, it stands for Search Engine Optimization. Basically, it just means that we create content, and then whatever search engine we're using matches our content with a search that someone puts into that platform. So like maybe you found this video because you went to YouTube and you said, what is Instagram SEO? Maybe that's why you're listening to this. Then my video came up, you clicked on it, and now here we are. So that is SEO happening in real time. And this is happening on Instagram. How does this apply to us? If we create content that is SEO, so search engine optimized, then our content is easy for the search engine to understand what kind of content we create, and then it can put our content in front of the people who want to see it. So to start this off, we need to talk about keywords. So keywords are the actual words that people put in a search bar to find a search. So like I said in the beginning, Instagram SEO, that is a keyword, right? So if someone searches for that, then I would hope that this video comes up. So when you are looking at your Instagram platform and your Instagram profile as a whole, I like to look at my niche and decide what keywords do I want to come up for when someone searches for them. So for me on Instagram, it's content marketing or Instagram expert. Those kind of words I want to rank for on Instagram so that if someone is searching for them, I come up. Okay, so take a second and think about that for your business. What are the search terms, the keywords that you want to rank for, that you want to come up when someone types them in? For example, if you are a houseplant shop, then houseplant shop, maybe that is a keyword that you want to rank for. So you're going to use that in the places where SEO is measured. All right. Okay, so where are those places where we can take advantage of SEO? So I'm going to tell you the 6 that we know about, and then after the 7th one is going to be my theory. Okay, this is not backed up by Instagram, it's just backed up by experience. Number 1 is our Instagram name. So my profile name is I'm Michelle Gifford. That is searchable. Okay, so some people like to put one of their keywords in their name. Okay, I decided not to do that because I am building a personal brand, and so decided that my keywords are not going to be in my name, but it's totally an option and a good idea. All right, the second place is your tagline. Now that's the bold name underneath your picture. That is also searchable. So with this tagline, I like to put in my keywords. So if your name is already in the name of your Instagram handle, like mine, so Michelle Gifford, I do not need to repeat Michelle Gifford in the tagline. And because both are searchable, Instagram's looking at both. And so if I have Michelle Gifford in the name, I don't have to put it in the tagline. I can actually use that tagline to put in more keywords. So you'll notice what mine is here. Next is our bio. Now, Instagram does not come out and say that our bio is searchable, but brands and companies have special technology that, especially like, let's say that they're looking to work with influencers, then they can search people's bio with different technologies. So it is important to have some keywords in your bio because other people are using that to determine what you do and if they want to work with you. Number 4 is hashtags. So hashtags, I mean, they have always been used to classify what we're doing and the content we're creating. And, there's been a lot of things about hashtags recently, and people are like, well, I don't need to use them, or they're not a big deal. And I don't use them to go viral, right? I don't use them for that anymore because it doesn't really work that way. But I do use them for SEO. So when I'm creating my hashtag strategy and choosing which hashtags go with what content, I try to make my hashtags really represent the content I'm creating, because it is a place that Instagram is searching to understand what your post is about, so it can put your post in front of the right people. So number 5 is your caption. So less and less people are actually reading your captions than they used to, because a lot of our content are video, and so people are just scrolling through. So I like to make sure that I'm using my caption to put my keywords into it. I don't just list my keywords like I do with my hashtags, but I do put my keywords naturally in my copy in my caption. And this helps Instagram understand what my content is about. All right, number 6 is alt text. Now, this is kind of a super secret one. Not a lot of people do, and so you should be using it to grow your business. So alt text, we use this in blogging and Pinterest as well, but alt text is just it was created for the visually impaired, so that if they are on Instagram, it will read to them what the picture is about, okay? But this is searchable. So we want to make sure that we are adding our alt text. Now, Instagram already has some technology called object recognition technology, and it will automatically read things to a visually impaired, whether we have our alt text on or not. But we are relying on the computer AI to figure that out. But if we go in and use alt text for our content, then we get to control that, right? We are in charge of what words we put in there, and we will put in our keywords, the things that will help Instagram recognize our content for what we want to recognize it. So to find the alt text right before you post your post, you're going to go to advanced settings, and then there you will see alt text. And when you're writing your alt text, you don't just want to do a whole list of keywords, but you would write it in a sentence like you would if this were being read to someone visually impaired, because that's exactly what's going to happen. So, but make sure you put as many keywords as you can, because that is going to help with your SEO. All right, those are the 6 on my list, and I'm putting this down because this is the part where I'm putting my Michelle hat on. This is Instagram according to Michelle. Because I've been working with Pinterest for a really long time, it has its own object recognition technology and has for a long time. And so Pinterest can actually read the words on your Pinterest image. Okay, it can actually tell what you're doing, and it can also tell what your picture is about. So on Pinterest, we make sure that we create pins with the right pictures that match the word. So we wouldn't say 10 healthy recipes and put a landscape picture, right? Because those don't match up. And Pinterest is paying attention to that kind of stuff, and it has that kind of technology. So if Pinterest has that technology and has for a while, then I would guess that Instagram is using something like that, because we already know that they're using object recognition technology. Now, they don't come out and say this, but that means that they're probably starting to read our posts. So if you do a carousel image, where you're swiping through, then putting those keywords on your carousels is actually a really good idea. So like if I'm creating a carousel, 10 tips to rock your content marketing. Okay, content marketing, right? That's my keyword. I'm going to add that in. You are thinking about writing your captions and creating those carousel posts, or even your cover photo in Reels, then you are going to want to just pay attention and start using your keywords more often, so that you come up more often when Instagram search engine is searching for content. Again, that they have not come out and said that is absolutely true, but as I've seen other search engines progress, that is where things are headed. And I kind of think they're using it now. My friend, I hope you enjoyed this video. I want you to start using keywords. This doesn't have to be a big deal. Just think about what are the words that you want to come up for when someone searches, and start using them in your caption, put it in your bio, put it in your tagline, put it in your content and in your alt text and your hashtags, and you're going to start seeing a world of difference. So I am so glad you're here. Will you make sure that you follow me for more strategies? And if you have any questions or tutorial that you want me to create, put it below and I'll create a video just for you. All right, we will see you next.